What's going on YouTube? My name is Black Sonic and today we have quite a plethora of news. Now, new camos are coming out for Black Ops 2. You can vote for them now. Obviously, you can only vote for one. People keep saying which two are you going to vote for, but that doesn't make sense because you can only vote for one. I voted for comics because I know that Cyborg is number one at the moment, because once you vote it will tell you who's number one, who's number two, but right now Cyborg is number one, which I already knew because of a screenshot somebody took, and Dragon is actually number two, which I don't particularly like very much, so I voted for comics just so it could maybe get that number two spot. Now, if you didn't notice, because quite a few people seem to be missing this out, but the camos actually have moving titles. These are the first moving titles we're going to see in Black Ops 2. And Dragon actually has the most disappointing one. Like, it doesn't look very good, but I don't think people actually know that the titles move. Now, to me, the comics title is the most animated out of all of them. Like, it moves the most, it like changes picture and it says boom, 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 pow, pow, pow up the side, and it looks really, really good. And I think everyone seems to say that that comics is just sort of like a remix of Graffiti, but obviously they didn't take the title, they didn't keep the title in mind. Now, if you haven't voted yet and you like comics, I would say vote for comics, because Cyborg will be number one. It already is number one by a very long shot, so that will be number one. If you don't like Dragon but you do like comics, vote for comics. Now, Destiny has released a new trailer, and I didn't even know this, but apparently it's by the creators of Call of Duty and by the creators of Halo, which I didn't know. I thought it was just Halo. And there I go, getting killed by my own kill streak again. This keeps on happening and I don't know how, but obviously I'm just misplacing turrets and all that. But yeah, Destiny released a new trailer and it is amazing. It looks amazing. It got me really excited for the game. I wasn't really that interested before, but as more and more trailers and more news gets leaked on it, I'm getting into it quite well. So I'm looking forward to the game and looking forward to E3 to see what they have to show about it. Now, GTA 5 have also revealed that they will be releasing a special edition and a collector's edition, I think it's called. But the special edition or the collector's edition, I'm not sure which one, but they come with things like you get a big poster of the map of the I'm not sure what it's called, but the map, you get a big blueprint poster of it, not a colour poster, it's in blueprint. And you also get a snapback hat with it. I think it's Los Santos. I want to say Los Santos, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I think it's Los Santos. And yeah, you get a snapback, you get a big map, you get a steel book, and you get digital downloads as well, like certain cars and certain guns that you can only get if you have pre-ordered the game. Now, things about Black Ops 2 is that the Cap 40 and B23R pistols have both been nerfed. This is extremely disappointing to me, because when I want to let off some steam and I just want to get on Black Ops 2 and run around and have fun, the first gun I will go to is the Cap 40. I have a whole class based around the Cap 40, and this really annoyed me because it was literally, I put it in black because there's a black, I think it's called, it begins with a K, but there's like a black skin, and then I made a little Batman emblem, and it was literally like the gun, because obviously Batman has that grappling gun where he shoots it in the air and then he flies off with it. But it looks like that to me when you put that camo on it and the Bat logo on it. I just thought I was going to do a whole video and call it the Batman class and do a whole video around it, and then that happened. This has been my plan pretty much since I started, well, not since I started YouTube, but since Black Ops 2 came out and I found out about the Cap 40 and how good it was. You could run it by itself, all you need is scavenger, and you would need fast hands, and you're good to go. You could run around with that all day and you will outgun people, even at long distance. If you could shoot well, you could outgun people. And I thought this was amazing. But since the nerf, I haven't really noticed that much of a difference, so I still might do it. But if the nerf decides to sort of take on, like people just don't die with it, etc., then obviously I'll have to give it a miss. But the B23R I never used. I used it in Zombies a few times, but then again I don't play Zombies at all really. But I think I used it in Transit because it's one. I think it's the one you get off the roof of the bus. I don't really like it that much. I'm not really a fan of burst fire weapons, although I do really like the SWAT. That is probably my favourite burst fire weapon. No, that's wrong. It's the MAA1 has to be my favourite, and then the SWAT. But I'm not really a fan of burst fire weapons. I don't like the Chicken CQB. That was terrible to try and get gold. And the B23R, I don't know. People say it's powerful, but I never really got into it. I don't know, it's just not the weapon for me. Now, for any PC gamers out there, I'm not sure if I have any subscribe to me, but if you're new and you're a PC gamer, then this might excite you. Or you will probably know about it already. But Nvidia has released the GTX 780 graphics card. Now, this graphic card looks amazing. I've watched 101 videos on benchmarks because I am looking for a new graphics card, as my graphics card at the moment seriously needs an upgrade because it sounds like a tractor and I need to upgrade it, not just for graphics but for the sound and everything. And this just came out. I have a dual monitor setup, so I thought this would be quite perfect for me. Like, it's not that expensive. It's more expensive than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like £500, £400, but it's more around the £600 mark. So it's more like £560, which is about $650, which is quite a lot. But their flagship graphics card, the GTX Titan, that's the main one, and that's about $1,000 or £1,000, just over that. And so this is quite cheap for what it can do, because the performance of it is literally just under what the Titan can do. Now, there is a better graphics card than both of them called the GTX 690, and I'm not sure why it's better, but it is better according to loads of benchmarks and all sorts of PC people. Again, I'm not really a hardcore PC gamer. I just wanted to upgrade my graphics card. The only PC games I play at the moment is League of Legends and StarCraft. And when I play StarCraft, my computer gets very hot, and you can tell my graphics card doesn't like it. And always, the next day, if I played StarCraft for about 2 hours, the next day my computer will sound even more like a tractor or some sort of diesel engine. And so I really need to change it. I also need to upgrade my RAM, but that's beside the point. So the GTX 780 is released. I think it got released yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. But it got released very recently, and I will be getting it probably for my birthday. And yeah, hopefully I could bring you guys some PC gameplay of maybe PlanetSide 2 or something along those lines. I was gonna do maybe a little bit of Battlefield. I'm not sure if I was gonna do videos on Battlefield, but I did want to play it on PC. And yeah, I will be getting quite a few PC games anyway. Like, I want to be able to have that option of being able to play PC games. Like, I didn't want to just be held down to consoles. But saying that, I will be getting both of the consoles. Now, speaking of consoles, the Xbox box art has sort of been released, because Forza released their box art for the Xbox One. And obviously, you know when you buy a game and it says Xbox 360 above it, and like, now there's a new version of that just says Xbox One. It's really thin, it's really neat, and I think it looks really good. Like, it does generally look really nice. It looks nice and clean or neat, but it doesn't... I'm not sure. It would take some getting used to, because obviously I'm not used to seeing games like that. It looks more like a green PS3 sort of box art. It's hard to explain. I'll put a link in the description down below, and you can go and look at that picture and tell me what you think of it in the comment section below. Now, we're coming up to the end of the video, guys. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to everybody on my Facebook page, because I have 5,000 likes now. Well, nearly. I've got 4,000 and something likes now, but it's coming up quickly to 5,000. So shout out to you guys. Please leave a like and a comment and a favorite, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, and before I forget, subscribe, motherfucker.